Hi, welcome to episode. Fuck, I ain't looked.
Why you say it like
I forgot to look see what episode it is. I think episode 16. Episode 16 of the We Don't Judge podcast. I am TJ with my co-host Sherry.
hello?
Sherry is Rick James today.
Don't be like that.
She's famous.
Don't be like that. I literally just explained it to you.
I
if
know.
you're not in Houston, if you're not in Houston, you don't know that we getting bent over and raw dogged by fucking pollen and ragweed and everything else you can imagine. I'm all swollen and runny and shit because my allergy pill is just now starting to kick in. So I'm spared. This is a favor to y'all.
Okay, you doing them a favor. I feel you, dog. I know allergies.
TJ.
Allergies are bad. No, because I remember like one time, because as you get older, your body changes, and so like I was at this golf tournament working, and I was like outside something. I guess everything happened to be like super high because I don't have allergies, but I did that weekend when I was working. I was like, yo, I need to apologize to every person that I teased about their allergies because, that shit was crazy.
And it's relatively new to me. I didn't start having, like, my mom and my younger sister, they always have.
Mhm.
I didn't start having allergy issues until I was, like, 32, 33.
Yeah.
And every year, it's just getting worse.
Shit changes, man. Like, I'm allergic to eggs. I used to, like, not turn 30. My body's like, yo, fuck eggs.
We ain't doing this no
We ain't
more.
doing this no more. I don't like it. I miss omelets so much. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that sucks.
Totally sucks. But make sure to like, subscribe to the YouTube, ring the bell, comment,
share
to your friends.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok at We Don't Judge Pod. We're on IG.
Yeah.
We on IG.
We're on IG.
And nobody knows the name. Oh shit, that's crazy. That is crazy.
We gotta get this shit together. 16 episodes.
16
and we
episodes.
don't have that shit together yet.
We don't remember the names. It's a growth, man.
We need to make a little board.
Oh.
Don't we need to make like a little board that we can just put at
there.
the table so they can see it?
Okay, I see what I can do about that.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get to work on that one. So Sherry, what got you aroused this week?
Miss Be Nasty.
Gives me aroused.
I was working. Work has been crazy. So things kind of finally slowed down a little bit. And so I was scrolling through Twitter, which I'm hardly ever on Twitter lately. And one of the first things I saw was her, like a little snippet of her, like getting it in the car, just like masturbating in the car. And I love her reactions. That's what does it for me. Number one, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
But also just like her reactions, her facial expressions and things like that. That's what gets me off. So shout out to Miss Be Nasty.
Miss Be Nasty is one of my favorite adult stars, but she's one of my favorite not because of what she do. She's one of my favorites because she's a fucking nut.
She's hilarious.
She is hilarious. It's like I really want to just hang out with her for a day. Though. Like she's a fucking nut. Matter of fact, I noticed a lot of my favorite adult stars have dope ass personalities, and I don't know if because like the way OnlyFans is like you gotta like try to sell you selling yourself, but you like gotta sell the personality with it.
Yeah.
Cause like it's another star Ish McFly. So I seen her on TikTok, but before I found out she did porn, I just found her on TikTok because she was funny as shit. And then she's like a nerd. She's like this big. She's like 4'9". She's itty bitty. I seen her at BlurCon this year. I seen her at BlurCon last year. And it is just like one of my favorite porn stars. But shouts out to Miss Be Nasty detail guy, because I know that nigga get paid. Wait, she be squirting that front seat up of her Jeep.
Yeah.
I know that nigga makes a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that ride home though? Just like just smell squirt in the air. Like,
Oh my God, that smells squirt in the air.
shit be all moist and dripping.
Oh, my God.
Oh shit. But shouts out to Miss B Nasty. I love her on Tuesdays. The Titty Tuesday post is like one of my favorite things that she does. What got me aroused this week is something that's sentimental. My lover made me a boo basket. Mm-hmm. A boo basket is, I guess it's boo because it's Halloween, and it's like boo, like you're my boo. Mm-hmm. And so she made me a basket with some things I really like. She got me this t-shirt. She got me this other t-shirt, some Deadpool pajamas, some socks, a new phone charger because we have iPhones and you can never have enough iPhone chargers.
Yeah.
You can, dog. You can't never have enough.
I know.
We got me a phone charger, some Dungeons & Dragons dice, a little cute card. It was really cute. That's
adorable.
It is very thoughtful, and it was like low key out the blue. Oh, and she got me some candy too. So that was.
What's your favorite candy?
At the moment, or just in general? At the moment, the little nerd gummies. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll be fucking those up.
My daughter likes those. The little cluster, little.
Yeah. They have a new flavor at Target. It's like grape and something. Mm-hmm. Oh, that shit goes so hard.
I know.
That shit goes so hard, though. I'm not even gonna lie. So like right now, that's my favorite candy. It might become Milk Duds again because, ADD.
Milk Duds don't get enough credit. They don't.
You know what? One of the ways that my ex got me, besides that mouth, was she just bring me Milk Duds. Mm-hmm. It was the Milk Duds in the mouth. And I was like, you know what? Gotta keep you around for a little bit.
Milk Duds in the mouth.
Milk Duds in the mouth. And she used to feed. I'm a cheap whore.
Okay.
Like, my nigga, you feed me a little bit.
I'm gonna stick around.
I'm gonna stick around. Oh, we going out to dinner? You gotta put out shit,
That's
baby.
hilarious.
I'm here for it.
That's hilarious.
The icebreaker this week is kind of serious. The icebreaker this week is going to be the duality of Diddy's parties and his crimes. Mm-hmm. Actually, you know what? Say back. Diddy's parties, right? So, I want to joke on Diddy, but I can't because at first it was funny, but then it got like real serious. Drugging people, having sex with people while they're asleep, recording people when they can't consent, and all that stuff is wrong.
All bad.
Extremely bad. Consent
is everything.
Is everything, dog. All bad. I don't know why he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Okay. And I know collectively everybody had the same reaction when that information was put out there.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck?
Have you ever used a baby oil while you was fucking?
Yes.
What would you do with it?
What? Huh?
What did you do with it? I never used baby oil before. I didn't think, let me get this baby oil and like so.
It's not so much what did I do with it. It was just there. It's good for sensation. It was like we was just
lobbing ourselves in baby oil.
Yeah, just on it because like to slide up against each other, and all of that. It just makes.
Okay, cool.
But a little bit goes a long way. So when I heard 1,000 bottles, I could only imagine what they were being used for.
Okay, and this is the second part because first part we know Diddy is wrong. No excuse. I'm not shooting him any bail whatsoever. Mm-hmm. But the lifestyle style of me, the lifestyle part of me is curious to see his toy collection because they said they found 700 dildos.
Yeah.
I know there was more than 700 dildos in there. There was some wands, there was some roses. I want to see Diddy's toy collection because I'm curious I think it's lit.
Only the like no context, no like to see the items. Yes, from a curiosity standpoint, but I don't know. It's tainted because you can only imagine what those were being used for on people, like even against their.
Yes, and it's like, I was at a munch a couple weeks ago. We was talking about this, and like, I think like this is one of the things that only people that's really in the lifestyle can understand. Hey, there is two parts to this, to the parties. He's not getting arrested for being freaky. No, he's been arrested for drugging people and everything like that. And then we're like, but if you could take that away, I'm not gonna lie, being at a 2-day sex party and where, oh, I'm tired, I need an IV, you juicing me back up. Kind of sounds lit, I ain't gonna front.
Right.
It sounds lit.
Conceptually,
yes, it sounds lit.
Well, conceptually, yes. It's the setup and everything. If in any other context, you know what I mean? Just take the items and put them in a house full of people who can't wait to use the shit.
Yeah.
Who are excited. That's a completely different thing.
Nigga, you gonna feed me? I'm fucking. If I get too tired, I got an IV.
I'm hydrated.
Put me back in the game, coach. Oh my God. It's probably the little honey packs and drugstore pills and shit.
Okay, so.
Oh man.
Okay, the honey packs. I
never used one, so.
Okay, well then that takes it out for me because I was gonna ask, like, what's it? You know, like, what does it feel like for both? For the person who takes it and the person who's benefiting from it, like what makes it so different? Is it like a maybe not like Viagra, but or yeah, something like that. Like I know it's a stimulant.
I don't know. I never took one. The closest I took to take a honey pack is Tahoe TV on Twitter. He makes these little like rock hard candies, which is pretty much like things to make the blood flow go and for your erections to be like, be strong and shit, right? Like I took one of those for like a party or whatever so I could get more rounds in doing a party. I would assume it's like that. But I've heard it's supposed to make you like more horny and stuff like that. It might be a placebo, just like Spanish Fly. Remember like
I remember
back then, like Spanish Fly? I don't know no one who ever took it.
No, me neither.
But wait, that's a lot. I know a person who took it, and she said she just got like super horny when she took it. But I don't know. That's what the honey pack's supposed to be for. And I keep seeing like the people that make drinks on TikTok put it in Hennessy.
Putting it in the.
That's all.
Why would you ever
put it in Hennessy?
Yeah,
it might make it taste better.
But just the combination alone, you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to smoke crack, you don't also need to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I got you.
I don't get it.
I got you. But
I don't get it.
No, never mind. That's going to go into my family history of addiction. I know, I got a couple uncles that do smoke crack and weed at the same time.
You don't need to do both.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. Don't do drugs.
You don't mean that.
I sure don't. Drugs are lit. Don't smoke crack.
Don't smoke crack.
Don't smoke crack. Don't do heroin. Don't smoke crack.
Right.
And meth. Don't do meth. But anything else? Just spare me a little bit, dog.
Where are you at with coke?
I want to try it, but I only want to try it because, like, I love history, right? And my favorite time in like American history is the 80s. And so I got to the 80s because I'm an 80s baby. The crack epidemic was a thing. And I was curious, like, well, damn, how did it get so bad? So I started doing like a research, found out about like Pablo Escobar, found out about Ronald Reagan. 95% of the problems we got going on today is because of Ronald fucking Reagan, yo.
Reagan was wildin'.
Reagan was wild. Reagan.
Yeah.
There is this pilot named Barry Seals. I'm gonna wrap this up quick because I can't go on and on about this shit. There's this pilot named Barry Seals. Barry Seals worked for Pablo Escobar, the CIA, the FBI, and the DEA all at the same fucking time. He has a movie with Tom Cruise. It's like American Made, I want to say. I'm gonna find it. Watch that shit.
Okay.
That nigga was wild. He used to fly to Colombia, pick up the drugs, and fly back. The government knew that he was flying back and forth. They couldn't stop him because the plane he had to slow it down. And the American planes was too fast and they couldn't like fly that slow. Mm-hmm. So on one trip, this is where Cocaine Bear, but this may not have been him, but the movie Cocaine Bear is based off a true story. A man was throwing cocaine out the fucking plane because the FBI was chasing him. And the bear ate a kilo of cocaine. Now, it did not go and kill people, maybe because they was far away. But for a hot 10 to 15 fucking minutes for that bear heart exploded, it was the most dangerous thing in the world. Cocaine Bear is a true story. Happened in the 80s. If you
haven't seen Cocaine Bear, first of all, I didn't know what to expect when I watched it. But the movie itself is so very unserious. Like, I did more laughing than I probably should.
It's a funny ass movie.
It's funny.
It's totally funny.
But like in a what the fuck am I watching?
But it's also low key a true story. Not like the movie has it. Just someone was throwing cocaine out the plane and a bear ate it.
It was an actual event.
That was an actual event. Pablo was wilding. Pablo built his own prison. If Pablo was able to like control his anger, Pablo may still be alive because he only went into running and hiding and all the other shit again because he killed he killed somebody at his prison. Mm-hmm. And they was like, yo, we can't have you killing
Murder's
people.
Bad.
Like, we gotta draw a line somewhere. That's the line.
That's
and Pablo, Pablo was like, you know what, fuck y'all, I'm escaping. Anyway, I could go on and on about 80s and cocaine. Watch Snowfall. Good show. Anywho, I want to try coke. And the only reason I want to try coke, that is a wild sentence.
That's a crazy way to go into that.
That's a wild sentence. I want to try coke because I'm curious. But at the same time, I don't want to do it because what if I like it? I'm a hedonist, dog.
What if you like it?
So I'm like, what if I like it? Because then I'm going to spend all my time. Because you know me, if it's about pleasure, I'm not stopping shit. If it's something I enjoy, I'm not finna.
Oh my God.
I'm not finna stop it. I'm not finna put a hold on it. So I'm like, ooh, Jesus. I want to try it, but I don't want to try it because I know how I am. And I might not be an addict. I just like, nah, I'm having fun here. Get the party going.
Don't do it. Don't even open that door.
I'm not.
Don't even open the door.
I'm going to leave it closed.
Okay.
Have you done coke? Or do you want to try coke?
Okay. I did it. Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Once upon a year, I was out and I was wilding. And I was hanging around with with an old friend. Mm-hmm. And that was her jam. I knew this. It was never weird. Yeah. Like, she would openly do it in front of me, and it was, like, no different than if she was, like, painting her toenails or something. Yeah. I was never tempted. She never offered it to me. Like, no, nothing. Yeah. One night we was out, and I got way too drunk way too fast. Mm-hmm. And we're leaving and heading back to my apartment, and I can't, like... You know that feeling when you drunk where like your head, like you can't hold your head still. Yeah, the world is spinning, so your head is spinning. Yeah, and you just like it was an awful feeling. Mm-hmm. That was the one and only time she ever offered it to me. She was like, just a little bit.
It'll wake you up.
It'll wake, you know what I mean? It'll get you right enough to where you can just make it upstairs. You can take a shower. You can go to bed and you can sleep it off. I did a little bit, and not even 30 seconds later, she had to pull over so I could throw up. And then as soon as we made it to my apartment, I passed out in the bathtub. Okay. So it happened, but it didn't happen to me because I technically wasn't there.
Okay.
So that's it. I've never wanted to since then or before.
I went out to go play with somebody. Well, it wasn't just me. It was like a whole little thing. And like two of the girls just doing it, whatever. It seemed like a good time. But don't do drugs. Crack, meth, heroin, leave those alone. Don't do that. Don't do those drugs. Everything else, try at least once. I'm gonna have fun watching this playback. The kink of the week this week is praise. Love a good praise kink.
Yummy.
Tops, doms, we have praise kinks as well. Oh shit, I'm skipping this. I'm going fast. I get the definition.
I was excited.
I know. My bad. Hold on. I was going too fast. Praise kink is. Let me reach down for my phone like I didn't drop it on the floor on accident. A praise kink is letting someone know that people who like to hear that they're doing good at something, and because like people who like to hear, hey, you're doing good at something, right? For example, good girl, you're the best. How is your mouth doing this? Why are you fucking me this way?
All those things.
So
it's appreciation and encouragement and all of that through the act. But more than that, like even in just regular day to day.
Yes.
I just like to hear that I'm pretty. Or I'm so happy that I have you. Or I love that you do this. And like all of that is praise.
In the vanilla setting, one of my favorite things is when someone's like, yes, sir. Mm-hmm. It's a low-key trigger word. I'm like, like with my partner, I told her I'm gonna get the little, you remember the little gold stars your teacher used to have?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna get the little gold star stickers, whatever, and start putting them on your forehead when you do good. The nigga, she had the biggest Kool-Aid smile.
I like that.
So yeah, I'm gonna text David. Tell David to get you some stars and put a star on your forehead when you do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, look at the little coming out. For tops or doms, whatever. That love phrase. I love a good praise kink. The more you praise me, the better the scene get. I tell everyone, hey, feed the ego.
Yeah. Feed
the ego. It's gonna be better for you.
Yeah.
So like for me, it's loud noises. This feels so good. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I think of another one. But yeah. So those are examples of praise kinks. Mm-hmm. Go and praise your partner.
Yes.
Give them some praise.
And even in small things.
Yeah.
At the grocery store.
At the grocery store.
Just
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to ask this question. All right. So something I want to happen, and no, because I said then it won't be like genuine. Ever, right? So I was watching Twitter porn, and this girl was sucking this dude's dick, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I just love sucking this dick. Mm-hmm. I'm so thankful that you're letting me do this." Oh, wow. I was like, "Yo, that might make me bust." Like I don't know.
That's powerful.
I'm like, ooh. He give me eye contact too. He be
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, thank you for letting me do this. I'm like, bitch. Hold up.
Where you at, bitch?
Where you at? Oh shit. Okay.
That would be dope.
That would be dope. All right. So our main topic for today is cheating. What cheating looks like in a poly relationship, how cheating works in poly relationships. This is because of I'm not gonna say it is because of Offset and Cardi B, but we had a deep talk and be like, ooh, we gotta get off the phone because we podding now.
Yeah.
So
we gotta save something.
We gotta save something for y'all. All right, so how do you when you start a partnership or a relationship, whatever, do y'all like talk about what cheating is? Do you like, or do you just go with the
Yes. Absolutely. That's one of those like core conversations that you need to have. Like as soon as you DTR, define the relationship.
Okay.
As soon as you do that, that's whenever you need to go ahead and set up the construct. Okay, while we're in this for as long as we're in it, you know, as long as it's cool, it's cool. What things would make you feel like I would dishonor you in this relationship? In what ways would you feel devalued? I like this. Okay, I'm okay with you doing that, but I don't want to be exposed to X, Y, and Z. So it's not always like, not everything is a hard stop. Some things are just like, okay, well, just not around me. Or if you do it, I don't need to hear about it.
Yeah. For me and my partner, when we like established our rules, because this was like over multiple conversations. Like I think we have a good, nice little rule list now, whatever. And to being with, like I tell you everything, it's kind of like it was like a culture shock. And like once I realized what was going on, like damn, this is kind of weird. Like and then it's like, okay, well let me try and keep this up. That was one of our. As one of them is like, don't hide nothing from the other person. Another rule where we can like cheat, whatever. Because technically I did cheat on her. Was like having using protection whenever you fucking somebody else, and I did this scene and we kind of like end up fucking. Yes, I'm saying end up fucking because I didn't go to this girl's house planning to have sex with her. It just kind of like, you know, in the ebb and flow and shit happened. And like I told her about it. I felt remorseful and everything like that. But we can put a pin down and come back to that. You can cheat in a poly relationship. You totally can. Yes, one of the good things about being poly and ethically non-monogamous is the whole ethical part. You're telling your partner, hey, and let them know what's going on and not violating the rules that's in there, right? Cheating in a poly relationship is like cheating in a monogamous relationship, depending on what the rules is for the person, such as I'm finna go fuck such and such, or I'm fucking somebody you told me I'm not supposed to be fucking. I can't say that because they be putting people business in the street.
Anyway,
it was a good example though.
So one thing I want to clarify, because when I have conversations with monogamous people, they have a kind of preconceived idea that if you're poly, there shouldn't be rules. And that if you do have rules, well, then you're not really poly. You just like to do da-da-da-da. Or you're not really this. You just like to blah, blah. It doesn't mean like non-monogamy is not a free-for-all. You can have structure and freedom at the same time. Like both things can be true at the same time. And it's like, yeah, two things can be
No. I'm sorry. I was making that face because I was thinking like, ooh, this would be a good episode. We could. Okay, I'm gonna write this.
Text it. Yeah.
I'm gonna text. This is good. You gave me a good episode idea.
Okay. But yeah, like don't rule. Okay, rule is a word that you use because it's a universal term. You say it, people automatically know what you mean. But it's not so. The good thing about polyamory and other forms of non-monogamy is it's more of a negotiation in most cases than it is a hard stop. There are going to be some things that are full stop, absolutely no, this is a deal breaker. Everybody has, agency to say that this is going to be it for me.
Consent is always a thing.
Exactly. But in most cases, like I said, it's more of a negotiation. It's more of, because the basis of it, when you think of cheating, especially in monogamy, like, okay, your partner or whomever had sex with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's a part of the issue. More often than not, why the relationship, the marriage, whatever ends, is because of the emotional side of it. You feel embarrassed. You feel lied to. You feel, well, if you're going to do this, then what else could you have possibly, you know what I mean? Like, it could be one incident,
mm-hmm.
and it brings to question the last 5, 10, 15 years that you've spent with somebody, because you go down the rabbit hole and you look at every other thing and you're like, was I making too light of it? Or was he lying about this? Or this was out of character? And the shit was 6 years ago. So it's very often not just about the physical act. It's every other emotion that is what brings it to an end.
So do that depend on what kind of cheating it is? Okay, so what I mean by that is, even before I became full pilot, whatever, I was like, I can understand you going out one night, you with your girls, y'all on vacation, whatever, and you get drunk and you go fuck somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you tell me about it. I'm not gonna leave you for that, because I understand sometimes shit happens. But I would leave if you been fucking around with somebody for like a whole year and then like lying to me about it. Because my thing is, I've always disliked people who lie to me about shit they didn't got to lie about. Like, it's hard to make me mad, but that's one of the things that get me there faster than my son's mother. Like, that, it'll get me there, because I'm like, you didn't have to lie.
Yeah.
What the fuck we doing here, dog? You didn't have to lie about that shit. Like, so I really hate when people lie to me about shit that they don't have to lie about. So I think, and like, even like especially now, I take one form of cheating more serious than I would take others. Having a secret boyfriend or whatever for a year or whatever, all right, dog, I'm out. Towards the end of me and my ex's relationship, I think that she was fucking with somebody else. I think I asked her about it once, and she was like, no. And the only reason why I thought she was fucking somebody else, because like, nigga, your pattern just changed out the blue. So, like, if we normally talking on Friday night, then all of a sudden I'll call you on Friday night, I don't hear nothing from you from the times we normally talk. And then you're like, oh no, I just passed out. All right. But then the next week is the same thing. Like, it's pattern, like your pattern switching up. And even though I never found out for sure, but it was like my curiosity was really eating at me. And if I found out like she was cheating, like I probably would be like, all right, dog, I'm out because of this. Even though we talked about being a non-monogamous. Hell, that's how the podcast happened. Like, that's how y'all two joined the podcast, was because she was supposed to go talk to you about getting a side piece. And then some kind of way we end up at the table.
Yeah. Having an open discussion.
Yeah.
And then
that's all about
let's record it.
Yeah. So what? So is there a form of cheating you take more seriously than another?
For me, no. If it's to the point where, because like I said, the emotion behind it is the same. So whatever it is that's happening in any form, if it evokes that emotion and it's outside of what we discussed, to me it doesn't matter. It's all
the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not, because for me personally, it's the energy and the effect on me that it would have to pick it apart is more damaging than being able to just say, okay, I thought we were here, but this is where we are, and then this is how I'm moving forward. I would much rather it be clean.
Okay. I can see that. Why do people? But have you ever cheated?
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this before.
I'm positive we have.
Okay. I'm like on this. Okay, no, fuck it. Anywho, okay. I'm a whore. So yes, I have cheated.
You need it on a T-shirt at this point.
Oh, merch like, ideas. I'm a whore. So yes, I've cheated multiple times.
Does it make you a whore?
No, me cheating doesn't make me a whore.
Okay,
I'm just a whore for a bunch of
because I choose to be.
Because I choose to be.
I cheated on accident.
I cheated on
well,
accident.
No, wait. I'm not even gonna say that. Was it accidental? Well, no, because you said.
Wait, talking about me
before. You recently said that at least one.
Well, that one time was accidental. That one time was accidental. In my younger days, it was just, yo, she got a fat ass, and she hollered at me.
Conscious.
Finna go fuck real fast.
Real fast, right quick. While I have your attention.
Yeah, I mean,
can I get some pussy?
Sometimes it works. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it works. I be put a little laugh spin to it and
laughing right out of draws.
Okay. Why do people cheat? Well, let's start with you. Why did you cheat?
Early on, it was because I wasn't real satisfied in my relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like on multiple levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not just sexually, but it's like, okay, on top of sexually, you're also not emotionally available. You also don't acknowledge me in the things, like, it was just, why am I here? But then you're dealing with somebody who, raises hell every time you try to let them go. So you just find something to smile about.
Yeah.
And I'm not proud of it. I'm not saying it was right. It's just reality. It happened.
We don't judge over here.
Right.
Yeah. My reasons for cheating vary. The day ended in why. I said these are reasons. It's an S on it. I have more than that. The day ended in why. I'm dealing with your bad attitude, and we have a child, and I just need something to go smile at. Mm-hmm. I was an ugly duckling when I was in, I didn't really get cute and shit till I was 19, 20. That's when everything finally clicked together. Mm-hmm. So I go from being to, oh shit, that nigga kind of hot in the streets. I was feeling myself. I was like, oh, well, let me see how far I can take this. I don't think I ever cheated because the sex wasn't good, because I can't think of too many relationships I've been in. I stuck to. Mm-hmm. Where the sex wasn't good. Oh, this sucks. Bitch, all right, well.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you for coming by. This interview is over. Okay, so why do people cheat? Why do you think people cheat?
There's too many reasons. There's too many reasons. It honestly, even that, like what you just said, the day ended in why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you put 20 guys in a room, ask them how many of them have cheated before, and 18 of them raise their hands, you'll get a different reason or copycat reasons from all 18 of them as to why they did.
Yeah. I know I know a lot of people that has cheated. And it's been reasons for like I wasn't been satisfied in the bedroom to it was just there. I recognize as I've gotten older, the reasons I'm not gonna say the reasons became better, but I don't. Maybe it's more like understandable. It's not as easy as people be like, nah, then you should go leave.
Right.
I also want to say I think some reasons why like I was cheating when I was younger was because I was non-monogamous and I didn't know how to express that. It wasn't until I learned about non-monogamy, it clicked in my brain. Oh shit! So this is why I like dating two people at the same time, or this is why like I'm good at being a side nigga or whatever.
Like I'm not a bad person. You know what I mean? Like society will have you feeling like you're a bad person when really you just haven't found your community.
Yeah, like so then once I figured out what non-monogamy is, it helped a whole lot.
Yeah.
I wish I was able to pass what I know now to younger me.
That part.
Because that would have saved a lot of broken hearts, mine and theirs.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, so let's have fun. Do you forgive or do you get back?
Ooh, neither.
Neither.
You
just walk away?
Yeah.
Boo. Tomato.
No, seriously. I don't need to. I'm not a get back. Like when it's with things like that, no, we don't have to do that. But forgive is most of the time I'm all right with just being able to release it. Like I don't feel like forgiveness is as necessary as people would believe or would have you believe. You don't need to, forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you and this. And I don't believe in none of that. When it's truly in your heart, when you want reconciliation or something like that, and forgiveness is a part of that, then yes. In most cases, I do just fine with being able to just release it. If I can get to the point where I'm no longer angry, I'm not sad, I'm not hurt, but I can release it. I did what I did, you did what you did, and it didn't work out, and we're no longer a part of each other's lives, and I accept it. That's the best case scenario.
Okay.
And that's what I'm always striving for. Forgiveness that's a tall mountain sometimes.
I'm not booing Sherry because she gave an excellent answer. I'm booing Sherry because I want to be immature. And I wanted to have fun with this. I thought it was a fun question.
Say?
I don't know. Get back at that nigga. We pop this pussy on Saturday.
Cheat back. Well, okay. That's a different situation. That's if you not gonna leave.
Okay.
It's different because a lot of people like shit will happen and y'all will keep trading licks back and forth. And you mad and you raising hell and you done been to your homegirls and social media and everything and you keep talking about it and blasting it, but you not gonna leave. If you not gonna leave, let that nigga cheat in peace. Or you keep doing the same. Like, get your lick back and then keep it moving. But I feel like when it gets to a certain point where it's like, okay, well, I did it because you did this. Or if you hadn't done that, I wouldn't have done that. At that point, it...
Yeah. No, what? I should put that on the fucking outline. If you're not going to leave, let the nigga cheat in peace.
Yeah.
Because I really believe in that.
With my whole heart.
If you not going to leave, please sit down, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, don't be, oh my gosh, TJ, he did it again. And then,
or cry, like, for real, like, how many
this
times?
This is the last time.
How many times, and this is serious, how many times can you be brokenhearted about the exact same thing?
A lot of times.
But at what point is it like, every time you experience it, you respond and react like it's a fresh hurt? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who be in relationships and they're with a serial cheater, serial abuser, serial things like this, somebody who has a pattern of doing the same thing over and over again. And you've decided for whatever reason, you are not going to leave. And every single time they do what you know they're going to do, it's a fresh
It's your
hurt
fresh
and
hurt
heartbreak
and
every single
argument.
time.
I don't understand how that works.
I don't get
it either. Ooh, we should call Alex and see if she could give us an answer. I don't understand how that works, but I do know I like watching the mess on Facebook unfold, like when and it used to unfold on Facebook. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, dog, you finna go fight. Matter of fact, I listen to this podcast, Sisters Who Kill, and like the women, like in podcast, I mean, the show is about like Black women who have committed murders. Mm-hmm. These are true crimes, and I place the crimes in people they got done wrong, and people that had heartbreak. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you could have not killed this man and his side piece that was fucking around for 2 years before you killed them, because he was cheating on you with this same person going back and forth. You just could let the man cheat in peace, or you could have left. You remember Black Ink Chicago?
Black in Chicago?
Black Ink Chicago.
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. You remember the big dude? I think his name was Don or some shit, and he had his wife, a girlfriend, and every time he go fuck somebody, she go off yelling da 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 da. It was good entertainment, but that is part of the thing that led me to, ooh, please let this nigga cheat in peace, because you ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Let him cheat in peace.
I feel like, okay, more current, this whole Kirk and Rashida situation. Yes. I don't watch reality TV. The only real reality show that I really, really got into was like Mob Wives, because I felt like they was really, really about that action.
Rest in peace, Big Ange.
Yeah, man.
She's a real one.
A real one. But this whole Kirk and Rashida thing, first of all, it's everywhere. You don't have to watch the reality show to know what's going on the show. And that's a perfect illustration of what we're talking about. They've been together for how long?
Yes.
And he is a serial dick giver-upper. And she will not leave that man. But every time something happens, it's a whole 2-3 episodes dedicated to her processing and working her way through the event.
That might be the episode title.
No, because I say that very often. Like, I'm poly and I'm about, fun or whatever, but I am not a coochie giver upper. I'm absolutely not. Like, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, would you want your partner to cheat on you? Would you want him to cheat up? So let's say David ran across Cardi B, right? Mm-hmm. And David,
nigga, you better get that bitch. You better get that bitch the night of her life.
Oh my nigga, I got it for you. All right, David, I got your hall pass.
You don't even and you don't even have to cheat. Like,
so
we can talk about this ahead of time.
Tag team off the rope. So would you want your partner to cheat up, or would you want him to cheat like down, or does it not matter?
That's a hard question to answer, because I've seen the women that he's dated before me and during me, and he doesn't really have a type. We all look different.
Okay.
So, in the looks department, you like who you like. If we talking about on some Cardi B type of shit, like if sis got a bag, nigga.
You got a bag.
Nigga.
I be some of that shit.
I understand. I understand. You ain't got shit to worry about. You're not finna get no static from me.
Yeah, okay, I understand. But you the baddest bitch you ever dated, though.
I mean,
All right. I have no tips for this week, because I'm not finna teach y'all niggas how to cheat better. So I have no tips. Do you have a tip?
Okay, not for cheating better.
Oh, okay.
But I think putting yourself in proximity with somebody who you feel safe enough to be honest with about what you want. So if we're talking about on this lifestyle side, be with somebody who either wants the same thing you want or who wants for you what you want for you. That way you don't have to. The goal is not to have to cheat.
Yeah.
Obviously. So put yourself in alignment with somebody who is like, I want you to have what you want.
Okay, that's dope. That's real good. That's real good. So this has been a pretty good show, I think.
I'm happy.
I'm happy with it. Remember, life is too short to be miserable. If you're not happy, leave or let nigga cheat in peace or something. Shit, I don't know.
Don't do the hard drugs.
Do not do the hard drugs. Yeah, don't do the hard drugs at all.
Some shit you just can't come back from. You can't ever tell me you smoked crack once and I believe you.
Yo, I know this dude in basic trading. No, what? Never mind. This hour about to be about costing more money. Anywho, hey, have a good night, a good day, morning, whatever, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.